Violence took over the streets in Allegheny County. There were 3 shootings within a 24-hour period. Our Briana Smith spoke to Pittsburgh city leaders about ways to stop the violence.
Pittsburgh City Council members say the violence is getting worse and they're working hard to prevent future tragedies. They say one of the main solutions is education. Within the last 24 hours, a 15-year-old boy was shot in Stowe Township, a man was shot in the Hill District, and the latest, 2 men and a woman were shot in Spring Hill, outside of the Three Rivers Manor apartment complex. Pittsburgh City Councilman Bobby Wilson says he was just there Friday and residents shared their concerns about the violence. He says he's taking a multi-pronged approach to stop the shootings.
Which is really trying to contact HUD, I just had a meeting with them yesterday to see what can be done to increase safety and to really increase community input in these locations.
Wilson is also working with local intervention groups to find answers.
I want to keep pointing back to, if we followed, the bullet that was in the guns of everyone that were there, what brought them to that moment.
Wilson and Councilman Corey O'Connor believe putting more funding into community programs and prevention will help save lives.
We see this with our young people that have bright futures, that we want involved in our city, that they are going to be the future leaders of our city. I think for us, it's more the education to those individuals to say, look, there are great opportunities here. How can we help?
O'Connor says Stop the Violence alone receives around $3 million in funding, and the council just introduced new grants to distribute in the near future.
If you have organizations that are working within the community as well as with our leaders down at city government, to try to get to the neighborhood and to have people in the neighborhood work with these young kids, to give them a sense of hope and that there's other things to do out there.
O'Connor says community policing also makes a big difference. Council members hope taking steps like these will help make the streets safer. In Pittsburgh, Briana Smith, KDKA News.